Welcome back to the vlog. Okay, this week I'm gonna do something a little bit different because I think this thing that I'm going to do is so valuable. I think it is one of the very best, maybe if not the best way to show your love and appreciation and admiration for a human being that you love and appreciate and adore. What I'm talking about is making them a video, a tribute video. Okay, so this could be used for birthdays, anniversaries, retirements. I did one for retirement. Anyway, any kind of milestone that you just want to celebrate a person. If you make them a tribute video using this formula that I'm going to give you, top teats, okay? You are going to be winning A at life and B in your relationship with them, because there is no greater gift than being able to reflect back to them their existence, showing them the amazing, magical life that they have lived and the people that they have impacted, and just like how great their life is. Because I think when you're living life, it's hard to realize how great your life is until somebody takes the time to collect videos from the people in your life that you love, and then collect all of these other B-roll videos and images and pictures and splice it to music with all these like fun cuts and edits. And so if you do that, you are going to send them into a coma of delight, I would say. I have now done this for Chad, my future fiance.
Hello.
I've done it for my brother-in-law for his 60th birthday. I've done it for my sister-in-law for her 50th birthday.
Cause since I come home, well, my body's been a mess.
I've done it for my CFO for her retirement. And now this week, I'm about to do it for my mother-in-law for her 80th birthday. And I thought that I would give the play-by-play for how I actually make one of these videos, because they're not that hard to make, but they can be very overwhelming if you don't know how to do it. And I've basically created a magical formula for this. I use Final Cut, but you could use iMovie. It's like the free version that you get on your Apple Mac. You could use CapCut. There's so many different editing softwares out there. I'm not gonna teach you the editing software. I'm gonna teach you what you need to do in order to make this thing, and then also just the formula for how to create it for the best impact and so that it's easier for you. Because like I've said, this is probably the best thing that you could ever do for a human being. So I'm gonna take you through the actual me getting to do this for my mother-in-law. Here's what you need to start with. Number one, you need to collect messages and footage and images. The way that I do this is I usually send out an email, and you wanna ask them to send you, number one, a video from themselves, and I'll give you more instructions on that. And number two, you wanna get them to give you any videos or photos that they have of your loved one, because you need that B-roll footage to put over top of messages, and so that you can play some beautiful music and do a little montage of their life, okay? So the thing that I always ask them to do is I say, take the video with your phone, okay? Flip it on the backside so that you're using the good lens, brush it off, make sure that it's nice and clean, and then position yourself like this, look into the camera lens. Oftentimes they're not gonna listen to you and they're just gonna do it on this version, on this side. So just make sure to say them, please look at the lens instead of your face on the thing. Make sure that they frame it up. And then you want them to do three things. You want them to say hello, whatever they call the person. And this is fun because sometimes you'll get people, so for Cheryl, people would be like, hello, Cheryl. Some people called her Cher Bear. People called her a bunch of different things, okay? So you just wanna say hi, whatever you call that person. Then say like 1 to 2 to 5 sentences about why you love and adore them. And then say happy birthday or happy anniversary or happy retirement, whatever it is. So those three things, hello, special message, and then sign off on whatever the sign off is. Then you want them to drop it into a folder. So create a folder on your drive and get them to upload all the messages into the folder. I actually created two separate folders. One that was for the video messages, and then one was just for them to drop all of the photos and videos into. I just found it was easier to have like all the messages, because the video that I made for my sister-in-law had like 25 people saying messages to them. So that is the first step. You want to collect all the footage. The other thing that you want to do is if you have a bunch of footage from your experiences with them, you want to do that too. And actually, since I'm doing this as part of my vlog, I am going to find the folder where my mother-in-law's photos and videos are going to be, and I will just take you through how I do that, okay? I'm gonna go through my Google Images and I'm gonna look up Marna, okay? And now I will be able to download all of the videos and images that I have of Marna and look at it, and I have so many, and this is gonna be so great. Okay, so we have sent out our email requesting footage. We have downloaded our own footage. Let's just pretend that we've gotten in all of the footage and all of the video messages from our people. Let's get our shenanigans organized, okay? So here's how I do my file structure. I have a Marna's 80th birthday video folder. I have also my how to make a tribute video, because I'm making this vlog at the same time as I'm making this video. I also have some other stuff in this external drive. Don't worry about that, okay? What I want you to focus on right now is just creating your media folder. So in there, you want to have your footage and you want to have your music and your sound effects, okay? Right now, I have a lot of music in my music folder. Please ignore that, okay? It's just because I sometimes use the same music. Your folder will be empty because you'll create a new folder called music, okay? And then your footage, you're going to have the video messages that you asked everybody to get, and then you're also gonna have your videos and your pictures. I have already downloaded all of my videos and pictures. Okay, now this is the fun part. It is picking out music for the person. What you wanna do is just rack your brain. What are their favorite songs? The way that I do the music is I just record it on my iPhone and send it as a file. So I will go to Spotify and I will find the song that I want to play. So Marna's favorite song is One in a Million. Before you hit play, so find it first, and then you're just gonna go pull down and you're going to do a screen record on your iPhone. It'll give you a little countdown, and then you can go into Spotify and hit play. It doesn't even need to be volume on. I'm not gonna do volume on because otherwise YouTube gets mad at me for playing copyrighted music. But you just play the song. And then when the song is done, you stop playing the song and you stop record. And then it's going to end up in your Photos app. And then in your Photos app, you literally just send it to yourself, to your desktop. And then I put it in my music folder so that I have my music ready to go. Okay, so once we've imported all of our footage, I'm going to take all of the video messages one by one and I'm gonna drop them into my timeline. Then I am going to cut the part that says, "Hi Marna."
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Marna's 80th birthday video, take 1.
That's actually funny. So sometimes people will send you ridiculous things that they've said, like little jokes, and sometimes you can add those in at the beginning or at the end. I don't need a twerk. This isn't a twerk video. Okay.
Hi, Dad. Hi.
So I may keep this like funny little Marna's 50th birthday, take 1.
Oh, mama.
Okay, so he said, "Oh, mama," at the beginning. So I am going to take, "Oh, mama," and I'm gonna splice that. That's gonna be my hello. And in fact, what I wanna do is maybe even shove in a little, like sometimes I'll just put one of these like generators so that I can see like this is where all the highs are. And then here's where all of the happy birthdays are. Wow, he really yammered on here. I love you, happy birthday. That's where we're gonna cut here and add another little thing in there to separate. So now I've got divided up him saying hello, his birthday message, and then him saying happy birthday. Next, I'm gonna take the next person. Let me see who else I can get. Here, we'll use me, okay? And I am going to bring that into the timeline, and I'm going to wait until I say, "Hi, Marna."
Marna.
I yelled Marna, and now I'm going to take that. I'm gonna cut me saying Marna, and I'm gonna bring it right to the beginning video. I'm gonna plop that in there, okay? So now I've cut off me saying hello, and I'm going to cut off me saying
Happy birthday.
happy, happy, happy birthday. There we go, cut that down. And I'm gonna cut that and I'm gonna put it in with the happy birthday section. And then I'm gonna move my video message into the middle part. So that's all you're gonna do for now is you're just going to splice everybody's video messages, okay? So you're gonna take their highs, you're gonna take their main birthday message in the middle, and then you're going to put all of their happy birthdays at the very end. Okay, so I'm gonna do that now for Myrna's video. Okay, I'm back. I did as much as I could do last night of the splicing. So you'll see here, I have all of the hellos here.
Oh, mama.
Myrna!
Hi, Myrna.
Hi, Marna.
Okay, and then I have all of everybody's video messages all laid out here. And then at the end, I have all of the happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthdays. Like this.
Cottage.
Happy birthday. Love you so much. Happy birthday.
Okay, so rough cuts. Okay, hi, good morning. We're at the cottage, as you can see. We had just made our rough cuts. Now what we wanna do is we wanna go in and we wanna clean those up. You wanna remove any extra space or time between your hellos. So you can see here, I'm gonna just cut that out. So I'm just gonna make this a little bit tighter. You can tell from the waveform where I stopped talking, and you can just see that I can snip that out. So you just wanna have all of your hellos really, really nice and tight. So now we have all of these. We're gonna put down some music. So I am going to use Disco Inferno because she loves this song. And now,
Oh,
Myrna!
hi, Myrna.
Hi, Marna.
Marna Jane.
Hi, Marna.
Hi, Marna.
Hi, Auntie Myrna.
Hello, Marna.
Hi, Marna. Hi, Auntie Marna.
Hi, Grammy.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Auntie Marna. Hey, Ma.
Amazing, right? How fantastic is that? After you've done all of the hellos, then you want to show beautiful photos of just the person whose tribute video this is. I've got some videos of her doing some fun stuff. I've zoomed, like I've done a little pan up. I've got these nice fun little videos here. And then you can add a little title on top as well. I already did this part, so just pretend like I'm typing it in right now for you. You'll see that it goes from all of the hellos to these hero shots of the person that you're honoring with the title of happy birthday or something like that over it. So I'll show you here.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Auntie Marna. Hey, Mom.
And that's pretty much done. You'll see you get images that are vertical. People might have also done their videos in this format instead of in this format like we asked. That's fine. In Final Cut, they have this thing, it fixes the vertical video so that you get blur on both sides. I'm sure CapCut has this or DaVinci Resolve, whatever you're using. So I will just actually lay that down over the entire beginning section. Now there's blur on the sides. First section done, the hello highs finished. Next, we are gonna work on the video messages. So the first thing you wanna do is go and clean these up. You wanna take out any spaces, any weird pauses, any ums, anything where somebody's tripped over their words. Our goal is really to make sure that whoever is in this video, that they sound and look great. After you have your clean version of the person's video message, we are gonna spice these up. We are going to add photos and video and music to them. Okay, so we're gonna use my son's as an example. Says some cute things, and I know that I have some cute photos of this. So there's one section where he talks about how she gives the best hugs. So let me find that here.
You give the best hugs.
Amazing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to find the picture. I already have it loaded. I've locked and loaded here of them hugging. And I'm gonna just place it where I need it to be.
Some Grammy, and you give the.
And you give, I'm going to put it right here.
The best hugs and
you give the best hugs. Okay, so now I've got this cute little photo of them, him giving the best hugs.
And
But you'll see it's vertical photo and it doesn't look very good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to cut it here because this is where I like it. And I'm gonna make another cut in the timeline. And then I'm going to detach the audio. Detach audio. So now I just have the audio separated from the video, and then I can move the picture in here and move the audio over. And I can delete this. Okay, so now it looks like this.
And you give the best hugs and...
So cute. We're showing that he gives the best hugs. I think this could still look a little bit better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to click on that image and I'm just gonna make it, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a Ken Burns effect. So I'm going to go into crop and you'll see you get this Ken Burns. Ken Burns is a pretty standard technique. So if you just ask ChatGPT, how do I add a zoom in or a Ken Burns into whatever editing software you're using, you'll be fine. I'm just gonna do this. I think that's gonna look good. Let's see.
You give the best hugs and...
They zoom in. So cute, looks so good. And you'll see that at the end, I usually do this at the end, that vertical thing that I was talking about so that the sides are blurred. I add that at the end over all of them, so I'm not adding them individually, but you'll see what it looks like. When I do place it over top, it'll look really great. Watch.
And you give the best hugs and...
Amazing. Okay, the other thing that I want to do is I know that I have this cute video of Jack swimming with her. Okay, so he says, "You're so sweet." I'm going to add this video into here. So it's gonna look like this. "You're so sweet."
Sweet.
Yeah, you're beating me, Jack.
And that's a sweet thing for her to say. So the last thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some music to this. Okay, so I think this little disco-y song is gonna be good. So I'm gonna put it at the beginning. Some of the messages are really sentimental. This one I think can have a little bit lighter of a feel. You want to make sure that your music can guide people on a journey, okay? You wanna have some like upbeat music. You wanna have some sad, sentimental music. This is gonna be a little bit more upbeat, so this is what this is gonna sound like.
Thank you so much for like everything, and you're such an awesome Grammy, and you give the best hugs, and you're like so sweet.
Yeah, you're beating me, Jack.
So you're gonna go through and for every person, clean it up for them so that they sound and look great. Then you're gonna add in any extra images that you have of them if they're saying or doing something that you know you have a photo of, and you can just add that on top and it's gonna be perfect. And then you're gonna add music. To be fair, I will do all of the messages and adding in the photos and getting that really tight, and then I'll go in later and add music because sometimes the same song will span a few people's messages. Okay, we are trucking along. So by now we have gotten the hello, highs, how are ya, set to fun music, and with the hero shots.
It's your birthday.
We want to do the piece de resistance. This is where you get the laughs, you get the tears, okay, obviously from the messages as well, but what really brings it home is a montage. I call it a montage. I don't really know if that's the exact definition of this, but essentially it's taking a lot of the images and you put it all to music. And actually in the car on the way over here, I explained how to set the music to the beat. So I am going to just put that in here. For many of the videos, I have like a bunch of different montages. So like somebody will say something sweet that's about them. And then if I have a lot of photos about them, then I'll do a little video montage. But this one, I'm just gonna have one big montage. So I put all of the videos and photos that I can of them in the timeline, and then I set it to a song. So we're gonna be using A Million to One. And the way that I do this is I want it on the beat, all the cuts on the beat. So I will play the song, and then I will put a little marker in there so that I've got it on the beat. So here we go.
Yeah, together.
A million to one. That's what our folks think about this love of ours.
Okay, so then once that's done, you'll see that your timeline has all these little things. And then you just go in and you either Ken Burns, like zoom in to a photo, or you zoom out, or you put the video on there. But the nice thing is when you hit it on the beat, it just like, it works, it's magic. So I'm gonna go in and do all that right now and hopefully make some magic with this little montage.
Happy birthday, honey.
A million to one. That's what
And see it's on the beat.
our folks think about this love.
We're gonna fade that out. I mean, try not to cry when you make these videos. It won't happen. Remember how we had all of the highs and hellos and then the video messages, and then we had all of the happy birthdays. So we are going to take all of the happy birthdays and we are going to set that to a birthday-ish song. So I actually chose Katy Perry, the happy birthday one. So I'm gonna have it fade out from that last montage, and we're gonna go into happy birthday, Myrna, love you. Happy birthday.
I love you, Mom. We love you. Happy birthday, Myrna.
See the cottage.
Love you so much. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Love you.
Happy birthday, Myrna. Happy 80th birthday.
Happy birthday, Grandma. We love you so much.
Happy birthday. Happy 80th birthday.
Happy birthday, honey.
I like to just add a final little happy birthday thing. So fun. What I like to do at the very end, okay, is a little humor item. So oftentimes when you're going through all this footage, or maybe somebody has done something where it wasn't the right vibe for the beginning of the video and you couldn't really find a way to work it in the middle, sometimes that can be really great to save for the end. You think the video's done, and there's like a little secret funny thing at the end. I will have a little record scratch sound that I found online, and then I will put that there, and this is what the video actually ends with. So you'll see it goes from the birthday song. I mean, hilarious. That's that. So I'm going to continue to work on this. I'm gonna just fix some stuff. Even as I went through that, I realized there's things that I need to fix about this. So I am going to continue to do that. Okay, tonight's the night. Video's done. You don't have to upload your video. I find it easier to view it on the TV when you just press play on YouTube versus having a HDMI your computer, and then the sound can sometimes get wonky. Anyway, the internet is quite bad here, so I'm hoping it's gonna upload soon. But it is time for her dinner and birthday celebration, and then the video.
I can't let you go, baby. I just wanna tell you that. No,
We're all here tonight because we love you, because we're grateful for you, and because our lives are so much richer with you. And please join me in raising a glass to my beautiful mother.
Now that